So I'm going to be comparing the Lightdow LD6000 with the GoPro Hero. Now, profiles are pretty similar. The Lightdow in the case is a little bit thicker. Now, again, this is the baseline GoPro Hero, so I can't actually take it out of the case. So it's a little bit different, but the Lightdow also has the LCD screen built in, which is a feature that you see on some of the higher level GoPros. As you can see, the Lightdow has some extra buttons on the side, which the GoPro does not, and I'll talk about that a little more here in a minute, but pretty similar look to it, attached the same way. The top of the Lightdow is like the older GoPro models in the attachment, but pretty similar. So here we have the actual camera. Again, the setup is pretty similar to a GoPro. On the side, there's a HDMI LCD screen on the back, but it's got the HDMI and then the charging cable, as well as just a micro SD card slot. So nothing major there. This side we've got volume controls and just, I guess, normal controls. Has the ability to turn on the Wi-Fi as well, I believe. Top is just a record button. Now, the only thing you can see, there's a tab hanging out the bottom. The bottom, I don't actually like the way it's built. It's hard. It's almost impossible to pull open the latch and then open the bottom. So I left the battery hanging down so you can kind of make it easier to open. But that's just something that I did. Okay, so I'm going to go through some of the menu options. Turn it on, and it's got a welcome. Very nice, very inviting. But as you open it up, you've got video mode, and then you scroll through, you've got picture mode. Then you can see files that are saved on. There's nothing on there now. And then it brings you to the setup menu. You got setup, resolution. You can choose 1080, 720. Records 1080 at 30 frames, 720 at 30 or 60. Different capture modes. If you want to put a timer on it, you can. Just other general modes you can go through. It's got a bunch of the setup, like, you know, sharpness and ISO, which is kind of neat. You can adjust those things manually. And then just some more menu options here. So that's neat. Now, the only thing that I haven't personally used yet, the feature that I haven't really utilized, is the Wi-Fi. So unfortunately, that's the only thing I'm not really going to be reviewing at this time. I may make a review later to see. But under my current use, I don't really ever use the Wi-Fi. So that's one thing I'm not really worried about. So here's just a test shot of both. As you can see, the GoPro handles the light a little bit better and is actually a little bit wider and slightly more distorted. Now, the Lightdow, you know, this is the auto. I'm just have everything, all the settings on auto. So chances are I could be able to go in through, change the ISO, things like that, and maybe do a little better. But right now, as you can see, it's not handling the light of the GoPro as the GoPro is quite as well. But still, I mean, not bad. Here's some clips. Now, in these clips, it's kind of unfair because the GoPro footage was taken during a service and the Lightdow was just taken during rehearsal. So the lighting is better, the Lightdow, but actually the picture is very crisp. Look at stuff like the hi-hats, cymbals, different things. So I'm actually really happy with this test shot that I have of the Lightdow. I hope you enjoyed this review. I know I didn't talk a lot about the specs of each camera, but I'm going to put that in the description below. Also, I'm going to put a link to each camera so you can check that out. Now, I'm going to be using this Lightdow camera for my drum videos, drum covers, a lot of action shots. So if you enjoy that kind of thing, subscribe to this channel. I've got a lot of drum content already up, and I'll be posting a lot more soon. So thanks for checking it out.